Come on. Do you really know what turns you on? Bow chicka bow wow. Your birthday love and lust report has that answer. Be prepared to be shocked. We know everything with your date of birth. This video covers it all, top to bottom. What's your greatest strengths? How do you love? How you love? And your greatest lesson, which is often a weakness. These videos are so accurate, you will be stunned and probably turn the volume on low. Check out Secrets of Birthdays at secretsofbirthdays.com. Soul Garden. Namaste and welcome to Soul Horoscopes Orbits Edition. From my webcam to yours, I'm Christopher Rayman Witecki, your soul biographer, here to help you put the pieces of your story together on Earth. And we are finally in spring. My heart is pounding. Is yours? If not, I've got a class on Saturday. I'll jumpstart your heart. It's just a 90-minute seminar. It's a webcam workshop. We're working interactively on camera. And by the way, some of my best comedy comes out in these classes. Just guess anyone who's taken it. They're at soulmart.me for more information and tickets. And I got another little exciting announcement. We are going back to our soulgarden.tv brand. That's because we're expanding. We've got soulgarden.me, the community, and soulgarden.tv, our nonprofit television network, which we say now is for the people, by the people. And we are here really dedicated to help people develop themselves on camera, as well as continue to develop the people that want to help others. We're all about the light. We're all about helping you step into the light. Well, it's time to get running. The sun is in Aries. We don't have any major transits in our way for a while, and things are going to pick up speed now. Most of the inner transformations have begun. So without further ado, let's take a better look at you and take the ascension elevator up. Hello, my producers, and welcome to 33,000 feet. We're going to get a bird's eye view of you. In fact, we're in chapter 2 of Sun in Aries, and this is the horoscope, by the way, for Tauruses, Taurus risings, and natural-born producers, because that's what Tauruses do. They manifest. But right now, you may not feel so potent. That's because we're in chapter 2 now of Sun in Aries, and the Tauruses are working on that inner faith. This is spirituality. And so far, up until Easter, ironically, it was lined right up with Easter, so if you're Christian, it might have really felt this way. You were cutting away from the old sins, the old self-sabotage, the old life where maybe you put yourself down starting from the inside and then working your way out. This was a major shift. But now the good news is we're moving to faith, actual faith, which is the Holy Spirit, your subconscious, and being able to connect to your higher self to get the answers when you need them. Now this week we're going to move from step 11 all the way to step 18. That's from healing your inner self and your inner faith all the way to taking action based on that inner faith. And if you look up there at the top, we've got Venus and Mars, which is giving and receiving and also action energy, way up at step 20. That's the passionate part of the transit. So that means that you're going to be very passionate by the end of the week when you take action, and that passion is moving forward in the metaphysics part of it, or like the miracle part of it. So basically, Tauruses are going to be shifting out of this laissez-faire energy and into actual action on a spiritual level, probably already manifesting some of your birthday intentions. All right, so this is my favorite part of the show, where you see what is above is also below. And as always, I like to start with Sunday. On Sunday, we are cloudy and we are private, us bulls. The moon is in Sagittarius, so emotions are withdrawn. And you're working on feeling out trust and not trust. So where you trust things. Overall, though, this is about finding that inner faith. So ironically, if you're a Christian, Easter was a day of healing. It really was a day of I love me and I love God universe and I trust, and really turning your back on the old self-sabotage, maybe the old karma. I know for myself, I think I have ended some specific karma, and I'm hoping, praying, intentioning that there's no new stuff to clean up. This is it. It's all inner faith from here. So on Sunday, hopefully feeling some of that. On Monday, sunny and rather private still. The moon is in Sagittarius, so your emotions are underground. But at the same time, you're perking up. The sun is shifting into Jupiter, Jupiter ruled, so you're being able to expand. So this is about expanding on that healed faith now, expanding on the idea that there's no self-sabotage, expanding on the idea that the boogeyman is dead. And as you expand on that idea, you will perhaps face some fears represented by this red square here. Face fears between where you're going or maybe what you don't know yet, so that there's a lot of unknowing ahead. And part of that unknowing is simply that you're moving into uncharted territory and you don't know because you've never done it before, not because the universe is holding anything back from you. But at the same time, too, this is another test of faith. So that red square represents breaking up those fears. On Tuesday, it's cloudy. There's another chance of some minor anxiety on this day. Uranus rules the day, so there might be a breakdown in interfaith, or you might find that you go a little deeper than you already did. You thought you got to the root of an issue, and now you get even deeper, or you fall a little deeper down the shaft. At the same time, Uranus is looking for you to break through, so unlike the first Uranus ruled day of a transit, this one might feel a little queasy at the knees the first half of the day, but you'll feel better probably by the end of the half, where you'll already have the breakthrough. You'll certainly have the breakthrough within 24 hours. At the same time on this day, you're going to see that double yaw get kind of lit up here. That's going to be in effect all week long, but it's lit up because the moon crosses Pluto. So this is that questioning of, do you know what's next? Feeling and hoping that you know what's next. And what these yads basically say is, hold to the future of what you want to manifest. So just stay focused on what you're manifesting. That includes money. Just stay very focused on that right now. And secondly, don't slip back into the old mirage, the old way of relating to yourself, or the old way of letting people relate to you. As long as you don't go into those, into the old way of relating you, and you stay forward on money and on manifestation, not looking at the past, things should slip by okay. That's, of course, on Tuesday. On Wednesday, it's sunny and I think just pensive. Emotions are breaking through. You're starting to feel what life purpose is again. You're starting to realign with where you're going. This might be starting to make birthday decisions. I'm always that way. I'm always like, okay, well, by my birthday, I'm gonna have da 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 da. So emotions are basically learning, and you're starting to feel forward to the future. And Mercury ruling the day means you'll have a breakthrough. You'll have an understanding today of where you need to stand in your own inner soul to have faith in yourself, right? And that's really, stopping certain patterns. On Thursday, sunny and professional. The moon now crosses into Aquarius, and that allows you to detach, and it also allows you to emotionally invest in your future. At the same time, Venus rules the day, so you're going to find that faith is restored with your higher self, and God universe is back, and you two are friends again. So that's a good thing. And because you were giving and receiving from higher self, this is a great day for creativity or coming up with some great solutions at work. Then comes Friday. Now Friday, it's partly cloudy, but still professional, edging towards social by the end of the day. The moon is in Aquarius, so you're still kind of feeling out your Aquarius. And as you can see, with Neptune ruling the day, it's really highlighting that place in society. So on Friday, although you're a professional, you're feeling through, you're already trying to sense through where you're going, where you belong, maybe your networking plan, your marketing plan, that sort of thing, maybe going out and shaking hands, kissing babies. But you technically don't go through the social transit until Saturday. So let's go there. On Saturn day, it's sunny and social. Now you really can be social. The moon pulls you into Pisces, and emotions cross over that Neptune Chiron I talked about from Friday the day before. So now your feelings fall through with what you kind of envisioned yesterday, and you can maybe kind of intuitively connect to where you belong next, or perhaps you'll have a breakthrough in your spiritual understanding of where you belong in society. That Neptune is at 4 degrees, so we're at any breakthrough now, a spiritual breakthrough at any moment when it comes to where you belong in society, and at the same time a healing of loving and trusting that you're going in the right direction in society. At the same time, Saturn rules the day, so you are feeling decisive about, yep, I have faith, yes, I decide that things are going to be fine because I said so, and so it is, and that's what Saturday's about too. So I think Saturday the bulls are feeling pretty good. On Sunday, it's sunny and bold. I think sunny and bold flavor, bold spices. That's because Mars rules the day. So if you have somehow avoided your lessons up until now, you could have a breakdown or a temper tantrum or easy to act out. You might be a little pissy under the collar. That's because Mars rules the day. It's helping you to take action on that inner faith. So action can turn into reaction or overreaction or self-sabotage if you're still in the dark about what you need to face. So be careful, especially because it's a Sunday. But at the same time, the moon in Pisces makes you feel a bit social, so you might want to watch your tongue at the same time. If you're not strong on that inner faith, you could overprove it to yourself out there in the world when you're sunny and bold on Sunday. Bold like spicy bold, just like I said. Let's fly home. Well, that wraps up another week of Soul Horoscopes Orbits Edition. And don't forget, if you'd like to be watched over by me every day of the week, come check out at GA Text Me, the GA email or texting service. It's only 1 penny for the first week, and you can see what it's like to have me in your back pocket. Well, until next week, live, love, be.